anyone who has seen capoeira dancers in Salvador moving to African-inspired rhythms or strolled amid the Baroque splendor of colonial OURO PRETO will realize that Brazil is a country with a deep and vibrant cultural heritage.
People are hungry for culture, and Brazil has such a diversity of culture, a synthesis that you don't see anywhere. We want to go beyond football and beaches and samba. We want to show ourselves.
Under a new government program, low-income Brazilian workers can get rechargeable cards like this, with credits worth about $20 a month. Employers provide most of the funding and get a tax break in return. The cards can buy anything broadly considered cultural: books, movies, concerts, plays, and more. Giselle de Souza used her card to buy a set of opera CDs.
Well, I'm loving it. I'm appreciating a lot because, you know, it's a nice opportunity to have more access to cultural events, something like that.
Some Brazilians think the government's plan is poorly conceived, and they wonder exactly what kind of culture people will buy with their new culture cards. According to surveys, the average Brazilian reads just 4 books a year. 85% say their favorite leisure activity is watching TV. So, critics fear people will spend their culture credits on trashy romance novels, sexy music videos, or worse.
They would say, Minister, how come they will be able to buy this kind of magazines, pornography? Are you going to let them buy pornography? And I said, well, why not? People start reading.
Professional opera soprano Rosanna Orsini says Brazil must also spend more on art education.
People need to get good education from the beginning. For example, samba in Brazil is never going to die because people have the conscience of how precious that is. We need to do the same thing for literature, for architecture, for heritage, for history, for classical music.
More than 350,000 people are using culture cards so far, and the government hopes millions of Brazilians will sign up in the future, the better to enjoy their country's vast cultural riches. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, OURO PRETO, Brazil.